Use that.
This is only a pilot episode.
Is that a disclaimer?
Yeah, new segment.
No.
This new segment, James, that's going to be in the show.
James'
called
story of the week.
It's called That's Not Right, That.
Not right,
and we
that.
find a story from the week, and we tell Luke, and he says about how distraught he is and how it isn't right. So tell him the story, James.
So there was this article in the Metro today about a woman who wet her pants at a theme park, and she found a picture of it being used on the theme park's Facebook page, and she wasn't that impressed. And actually, you can
What
see...
theme park was it?
It was some place in Australia, Spookers theme park. And they were using it to say that apparently the theme park is so scary that people wet themselves.
Can you just before Luke tells us what he thinks about it and if it's right or not, can you send him the link?
Oh yeah,
just so he can look at the picture.
What I want to know is,
right? You can see the picture.
No, yeah, you can see the
awesome.
picture. I want Luke to see the picture before he...
There it is, right, Metro picture. Let's have a gander.
So I really like how they've put the little grey box.
See, this is exactly what I was getting at. That's not right, that. Because how long's she been queuing? Right?
What, for the toilet?
No, how long's she been queuing for a ride to piss herself? I mean, everyone's been queuing in a ride and gone, I need a piss, right? And then you get on the ride and you actually piss yourself sometimes. I haven't done it, but I've heard people do it. But, I mean, how long have they been queuing for?
Only in Australia.
Well, they queue for ages, don't they, sometimes, on rides? And you sit down, and she's probably pissed herself. But she needs to piss.
The evidence is there.
Oh, well, there you go, then. How long has she been queuing? That's what I want to know. How long has she been queuing? And does she have bladder problems? Clearly.
Well, just...
What would you do to fix it? What is your way, Luke, to fix it? If we said you could put in place whatever you want in this Australian park.
Toilets.
Do you think it's right that they use that photo without telling her?
They didn't use a face, so...
It's quite a shot, though.
It's a crotch shot. I don't know, it's a
Luke,
bit...
if you had to describe that accident,
how did she know it was
that accident?
Oh, so apparently her friends recognised the clothing she was wearing and teased her about the weeing incident.
Right.
But if you look at what she's wearing, it's not exactly, standout, unusual clothes, right?
Right. And it's blue 3/4 length shorts with a blue carpet as a top.
Blue carpet.
It looks like.
He says carpet. What's he talking about?
The picture. Have you not seen the picture? Look at it. It looks like she's wearing a blue carpet. And she's being attacked by leaves. She's self-scared. I mean...
That poor girl.
And apparently it happens on a daily basis.
Picture spookers. She has seen the Facebook
just
page
in
and
case
she's not
you get the wrong idea.
She doesn't want it up there. Oh, well.
But she just probably...
What does she want up there?
She probably brought more attention to herself now.
But
I want to know, right? What ride did she piss
enough.
herself on, and how long was she queuing for?
They don't look long enough to be 3/4 lengths, but they look too long to be short.
Yeah.
So it's like she's bought for the wrong age group.
It's like you bought a blind for your window, and it's not quite fit. I mean, you work for Merlin, you tell us what the deal is with Merlin portable toilets.
What happens if that happens in a queue?
Yeah, exactly, right? Maybe she...
At Legoland.
Yeah, what would you do?
What?
Would you ask her how long she'd been queuing for?
That happened at, what is it? Splash Raiders, whatever it's called. What's it called? The thing you're on?
The Drenched Towers?
Yeah, Drenched Towers. What would you do if she came to the front of the queue like that and looked very distraught?
The queue is always 20 minutes, so...
Well, even if there's nobody in front of you, you have to wait 20 minutes.
Does that mean...
No,
even if she's incontinent?
What?
No, but if that happened, Austin...
What? If someone wet themselves?
Yeah, and she came to the front, she looked distraught. Would you say anything, or would you just, hand the motion of get on the ride, whatever?
You would...
Would you let her sit on the ride when she's got that in a...
If she dries herself up, yes, I'm sure most people who have wet themselves wouldn't continue to go ahead of their daily activities in the way they are.
What do you mean, daily activities?
Just your usual things. Like,
eating and weeing.
Yeah.
That's daily activity.
Or riding and pissing.
At the end of the day, the image says it was a little accident, alright? So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you can see for yourself.
Yeah, it says it's a little accident, so we have to...
It's not that little, mate. It's standing out.
Well, you quote this metro wrong then, because it says little accident.
Oh.
One day you'll look at the images, not
and then it says at the bottom, it must be quite a theme park.
Have you seen what her relative said? She says, we had been through the haunted house. So she wasn't even queuing at this point. We'd already been through the haunted house.
Right.
And we were laughing so much. Well...
Hang on a minute. Hang on. You'll piss yourself scared and they were fucking laughing.
Yeah,
What's that about?
We had been through the haunted house and we were laughing so much and she lost control of her bladder. Right. She has seen the Facebook page and she is not happy. She doesn't want it up there. But
the ironic thing is,
she's come to an agreement with the Spookers theme park. And now she's more than happy for them to use the picture.
They say what the agreement was.
What kind of agreement that was.
I was going to say, it's funny someone's probably going to piss themselves laughing at that picture. The irony.
But how many people do you think a night wet themselves at Spookers theme park?
Oh, well, apparently about 5 people wet their pants each night. And their spokesman says, it is very, very common. And most people aren't embarrassed about it at all.
Maybe they should sell nappies. Instead of ponchos, just sell nappies. I'll solve it. There you go. That's it. Sell nappies instead of ponchos.
So from one hole to another, what does everyone think about Oblivion, the black hole?
And that was that.
That was a smooth segue, that was. That was the smoothest of all the segues.
Oh, no, it's not right, is it? You know what would really piss me off if it said "Don't look down"? That would just top it for me, literally.
Are we talking about the Oblivion thing or pissing?
The Oblivion black hole. Do you reckon what's it going to say at the top?
So I've heard that it's just going to say, "Don't wee yourself."
That's when Merlin buys something in Australia.
Well, to be fair, Australia bought something off Merlin because they got that clone of the Saw ride, haven't they?
No, it's not directly a clone. It is a bit different. We've got 5.
According to Wikipedia, it has similarities to Oblivion at all towers.
Yeah, it goes vertical.
Yeah, the name and the logo.
It's the same manufacturer. It's just a different colour.
Is it a different colour, or are they painting
white.
it grey?
It's white.
To be fair, if you're going on it at night, everything looks black at night, so...
Shambhala doesn't.
Does this one go underground?
It goes to Oblivion.
It goes into a hole.
Yeah.
Does it actually go into a hole? That's what I mean.
It doesn't look like
I
it
hope
at the moment.
because otherwise it's a bit of a rubbish name, calling it
That's what I
Oblivion
thought.
Black Hole.
They could have called that one Oblivion the White Spectre.
Although they have quoted
the original one.
coaster.
Yeah, but they say that about 13.
What?
Although they also said that was the first vertical drop roller coaster, so let's not get into that again.
Oh, God.
That's for another day.
Horizontal drop.
Oh, it does have a tunnel. That is an element.
The station.
As you say, is it worded like that? Is it on the news article?
It says, no, the elements are a tunnel, 270 degrees helix, a hard-line rail.
Talking about the elements, do you think it would... They've not done it because it's a waste of money from it at the moment, but you can put an element in the pieces of coaster track that cost a lot of money, so you could heat it and then have it open in the winter.
Maybe.
What?
What do you mean?
You know the pieces of coaster track?
Oh, you mean like heated track?
Yeah, they could put an element in it, but it would cost so much money, but do you think it'd be worth it? Do you think
A heating element?
Yeah.
Did you say, you thought I said eating element, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, eating. We'll just warm it up in microwave, it'll be alright, you know. Put it on defrost for a couple of months, it'll be fine.
Couple of months.
Yeah.
By then it's already...
It'll be ready by January. We'll open it a month before the half term. Yeah. No, I don't think it'd catch on because it's just daft. And they always shut the parks.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have to. That's my point.
Yeah, I know, but they want to, don't they? Because they want time off.
You say that. Is that the reason they shut them? Is it?
Yeah. And to piss
they
people
want to go on
off.
holidays.
Yeah.
They want to go and visit all the other theme parks around the world, and they get really disappointed because they're all shut.
Yeah, they're just hibernate.
How do you do?
How do you
explain the staff that work at Alton Towers Hotel all year round if they're closing for holiday?
Get free accommodation, don't they? In a hotel. Don't they?
Is that true?
Free pool. It's warm.
No, I don't
Are you saying they're getting holiday facilities in the off season?
Well, yeah, really. you go on a lunch break, you want to just, jump in pool, so.
If anyone's going to listen to this who works at Old Tales Hotel, can you clarify
Yeah.
if in the off-season you get to use the facilities for free and they put you up for free?
I don't think they put them up for free. I think that's a bit... No, that's not going to happen, is it?
Well, we don't get to stay in the Legoland Hotel for free. We get discounts. But that's about it.
I'm not being funny though, but why have the theme park hotel open when the theme park's shut? It's a bit...
Because it's a complex, it's a resort.
It's not, though, is it?
Because they need to make money.
There's a water park. It's as good as centre parks. You've got a condensed centre park.
Now they're building the
Yes,
Shire
yes,
there
yes,
as well.
some-
Building the
has
Shire.
anything
Oh yeah, the Enchanted Village.
No, the Shire. Let's get it right. They are hobbit holes. Did you see the
You know, if someone dies there, you have to write a obituary.
Oh my god.
There's
What are
even
you
going to be a
gonna say?
rope ladder next year. Come on, this is
They already
Is
had
anybody
that.
going to be bothered to go to this thing? Nobody goes to mini golf. Never mind bloody climbing up trees and zip wiring.
Oh, there we go, mini golf.
It probably cost you about 15 quid to do it.
No. The Enchanted Village is a holiday village. I don't think
So
it's
it's private. You can't do it if...
Yeah, it's those houses. They've
they've-
said you have an all-terrain Segway park and stuff like that.
They've got a ropes course as well.
Is that in the park or is it near...
No, it's to the side of
It's
it.
going
Have
to
you
be
not
in the
seen-
holiday village, surely.
Oh, okay. So, well, what?
Is that opening next year as well?
Yeah.
This assault course.
Yeah. Although it doesn't look that great.
Surely
it's
that'd
just
be
going to
better in
be
the
Go 8,
park,
isn't
wouldn't
it?
it?
Pete, what do you think about dark rides?
That,
Just while we're looking at the research. Oh, Pete, do you want to tell me about the that park that's opening in Kent in a couple of years by Paramount?
Paramount, yeah, that's pretty cool.
they got Top Gear.
Eh?
They got Top Gear.
Do Paramount own Top Gear?
No, they're having the BBC bit, aren't they? Or something.
Yeah,
Yes,
they've
they
got
are.
all the
Yeah,
BBC
so are they getting a top... They should have a
Surely
large
that-
Top Gear coaster.
surely that-
Or they
Is that
should
going to
have
be a
one
little bit
extra.
like Ferrari World, but not quite as good?
Surely that's
Top Gear,
compromising the BBC at Alton Towers. Or is it going to run out by then?
Yeah, probably... Oh,
But this is why I don't think the Thought Dark Ride is going to be Doctor Who, like everybody's saying.
I reckon it's going to be Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's going to be BBC, is it?
Is it Star Trek?
No.
No.
They're not
So it's
making...
definitely gonna be an
are
IP.
they? They're not-
Just think of something that is well outdated, and you've got it.
What proof is there it's going to be an IP?
What
Has
about
someone
Star Wars?
said on the internet?
It can't be Star Wars. Disney's got that now.
Why is it going to be an IP? Has someone actually said it's going to be an IP? Keep you guessing.
Kind of. I've heard rumours from people, but I don't want
That's it then. That's
Yeah.
as good as gold.
I've got a feeling it's going to be Hunger Games, something like that. Because it's
No,
Lionsgate.
Hunger Games is quite current. They wouldn't
When
do
you,
that.
say, when you say something like that, what's the scope for I was right and I was wrong when I say something like that? What other IPs would be close to Hunger Games and which would you say, no, I was totally wrong?
Maze Runner.
Oh, God.
They wouldn't do Maze Runner, would they?
Why would they do that?
Maze Runner's like Pitfall, but in movie form.
You've got to think
anyone's
of
seen
IP,
Maze
which
Runner
is
and
about
prefers it to
Twilight.
Hunger
Wait,
Games.
what if they did Arnold Schwarzenegger's Running Man? Because he's remaking that, isn't
Hey, Christmas tree.
he? Run!
It could be something like Merlin.
Nah, it's
Boys
industrial
of Fun
themed,
there.
isn't it? Outside.
Oh yeah, that's been cancelled. That would be about right.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That or Twilight.
Yeah.
Isn't Twilight over?
Yeah.
Yeah, Twilight's over. Yeah.
What about Primeval or something like
Yeah, maybe.
that? Mm.
Could you imagine? They'd have to change the name of the park to Blue Sky Park, was it, in the programme? When Thought Park were on the programme?
Hmm.
Remember that?
Primeval.
Yeah. That's what
That's what I mean. That's why it might be Prime.
we're
I doubt
having
it.
the same
What
section.
about let's think of something daft.
we haven't already.
Primeval.
Maybe
Yeah.
Torchwood.
Torchwood? No, that's not.
No, Torchwood's from
So,
Wales.
are we thinking about any IPs now? Is this a random
Yeah.
game? Or is
Well,
it...
the only reason I say Hunger Games is because
What's the
it's
scope for this
Lionsgate,
game?
isn't it? It's Lionsgate.
What's the scope for this game that we're guessing the IP for the new Dark Ride at Thorpe? Is it going to be? Is there any borders to this before I take a guess? Like it's got to be a BBC thing.
I don't know. I think it's got to be Lionsgate or BBC.
I tell you, I saw a Lionsgate before I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Series 1 on DVD. So they could do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They could do what Blackpool have done, that, haven't they, recently?
Yeah, but Lionsgate have got the rights to the first series. But Lionsgate always make other films.
So it's definitely going to be an indoor shooting thing, isn't it? I reckon.
What? What's made you say that?
I don't know, just...
If they weren't to be an intense ride, they're kind of a shooting thing.
Well, they can, because...
It wouldn't be right if you go for an inversion, they're going to smack you in the face.
Gringotts in wherever it is. America.
Actual, everyone.
Yeah, that place, yeah. That moves on the track and everything, doesn't it? And that's quite intense. So
it
why
moves
can't
on a track?
Yeah,
Is that not like every ride?
The chain spins and tilts and everything, like while the track's flat. So why can't they do that, but put guns on it at the same time and shoot things? I don't know.
It is.
They have said that it's going to be unique, haven't they? Like the
they
first
said it's
time.
That would be the first 4D.
Yeah, but Subterra was unique, and look how that ended up.
It's a unique indoor, fully themed attraction.
It's a what?
A unique indoor, fully themed attraction that will incorporate something run by the BBC.
It's not going to be the BBC, because if they've just signed the deal with Paramount,
And
then surely there's going to be some clauses in that agreement to say,
Well,
oh, you can't give your IP away
with the BBC, and well, it's meant to be with the BBC because they've just recently done something. Well, obviously they did the thing with Thornton Towers, so now they're doing something with Thorpe as well.
And you think they'd have been able to sign the agreement with Paramount, even though Paramount knew that they were giving all their good IP away to...
Yeah, but Paramount's not till like 2020 though, is it?
Can I just say something, right? They just built Angry Birds Land, and they're building something right, like, pretty much in it. It's pretty much in it, isn't it? Angry Birds Land.
Yeah, it's quite far out.
No, it's not.
It is. It's the arena.
It's past the Nemesis Inferno shop.
It's the,
it's
the arena to the Inferno shop. That's how big it is.
That's not Angry Birds, though, is it?
It's right, literally next to it. There's going to be an Angry Bird next to whatever this thing is.
It goes.
Jewel at Alton Towers isn't in Forbidden Valley, is it?
No, it's not.
No, but they could extend Angry Birds Land. I see where you're going, Luke.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, you think they will do that?
Nah. I don't know.
Well, let's get some interaction going. Austin, what was the email for this podcast?
The email for this podcast?
You made. I like the way as I was quick to leap into action to do something there. So was Austin.
So contact us on. Nope.
Oh, okay.
This email will definitely get checked every week.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
I know the password. I just don't know the email.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, tell everybody the password, and then they can guess the email address. If they guess right, we'll give them a prize.
Oh yeah.
They can have the email account.
It's TALKThemeParks@gmail.com.
Talk. So, yeah, you said it like you want people to hear.
You said it like you was very proud of the notion of having an email.
I was checking if it's talk
at Gmail. Is that right?
Yeah, it's with a G. Yeah, with a T. It's with an S.
The Gmail with the G.
TalkThemeParks with an S at gmail.com, and you can write in to tell us what IP you think the new ride at Thorpe will be. Or if that's a stupid idea.
I think Sherlock.
Oh. Well, you want to get Sherlock on it, or you think it's Sherlock?
I think it will be Sherlock.
Oh, I thought you were using your detective skills to go, I can find out what this IP is. I've just got to think like Sherlock.
Why don't we just have a quick look at all the BBC IPs, right? Have a look online, what BBC owns.
Why is it going to be BBC?
I could be Crime Watch.
Crime Watch? Or
Or
Phoenix
maybe
Night Crime Time. That'd be good.
The Late Weather. That could make an awesome dark ride.
What about the Great Floods of 2013?
I'm still laughing about the Sherlock thing. I'm trying to think how the ride... Like, imagine...
But they got the CSI thing in Orlando, haven't they? Or the CSI experience.
Yeah, but I can't imagine many of sort of
What's that, just living
clientele
there?
watch Sherlock.
Is that just living there and being part of the crime unit? Is that what the CSI experience is? What could it be?
One, have they said there's going to be an IP and it's not going to be original idea? And two, have they said you're going to shoot things?
I don't know, I just think there's...
Well, the layout of the building shows... It kind of looks like it would be something like a shoot-'em-up, right?
Are they not like inversions or anything like that?
No, it's not... Like, the building's not big enough for it to be anything...
It's not big enough for a proper full-on coaster, anyway.
I don't think it would be Doctor Who.
Well, a lot of people are, like, having...
Not as much chance of being something stupid like Waterloo Road or something.
Although
used to be filmed up here, you know.
That is coming to an end this year.
I used to be filmed near my house, that. Yeah. Right next to it, very much.
Well, I'm just looking at various theme park websites and seeing what they think it's going to be.
I want BBC.
So BBC, you want me to guess the BBC IP, I think it could be. That would work.
Hmm.
Well, that's
to be
around
fair,
now,
if
or
you
that's
look
not
at
around
the,
anymore.
I don't know, something that's... Oh, it's not EastEnders, is it?
I hope
Silent
so.
Witness.
Get out my pub.
Get
The
out
ride
my
is-
pub!
The ride is set to commence with a pre-show segment.
Oh, it's going to be a drop ride.
There will be what we love in any ride is a themed retail shop as you come out the ride.
Mm-hmm.
Have they worded it like that?
Maybe it
So
could
I
be a
don't want
couple.
all you guys,
Maybe it
but
could be a couple of
if you-
things, right? Maybe it could be a pre-show, a skirmy sort of thing, and then
Well, they are
drop
saying
They
ride,
wouldn't
and like a
pay
shoot-
for actors, would they?
they said it's probably going to be that it hints towards a walkthrough experience.
Ah, Madame Tussauds
I
on
think-
speed.
I think there's some clues in the design plans here. If you look very carefully, you can see there's a whole load of emergency exits.
Yeah,
That's definitely a clue.
It's Primeval. It's got to be.
well, when he
What
gets
was that old show with Michael Burke and he used to recreate disasters?
999.
999, that's what it is.
What's your emergency?
999 with emergency exits.
Eh,
It could be Top Gear.
could be.
Or no, it could just be Brainiac, and that's why they're there in February.
That's a good
maybe.
shout. That's a good shout. Yeah, Brainiac, because they've been doing a lot, haven't they, recently? They're not live show.
Well, not
doing
yet,
it
they're
again.
doing it in February.
How would they do? I don't know. Well, let's
You
not
have to shoot scientists.
That'd be cool. Men in Black. What about Men in Black? Something like that. I don't know.
Why would they bring that?
I don't know.
I'm still trying to imagine.
Why would they bring back Angry Birds? Everyone stopped playing it when Flappy Birds came out, and they. Oh, I know.
Flappy
That's gonna have like 2 days.
Flappy Birds. Yeah, and then it got
It will not stand no more than 8
I'm
meters
trying to imagine.
in
Just
height.
imagine a dark ride, right, with a potential scare maze bit. What would the ride be like? What would the experience be like that they're aiming for if they did Sherlock?
It'd be a horizontal moving thing, and then it'd drop you at the end.
Ghost Train. Oh, because he jumped off that building. Yeah.
What's he called? The bad guy.
Moriarty.
Moriarty.
Moriarty. That's it. Yeah. Maybe it could. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be so much stupid, won't it?
You said, what? You think that'll be the name of the ride, or
Moriarty. Yeah.
you kind of asked his name and then didn't elaborate what?
The Moriarty experience in HD 4D.
Oh, I know what an Alpine coaster is. It's not actually a roller coaster.
No, it's not.
So those things with a brake on and go down the hill.
Yeah. It's like a toboggan, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a brake on it.
That'd be fast. Very fast.
It depends if they do it on a big hill or a small
Depends if
hill.
you pull the brake, I guess.
Yeah, how much you brake.
It's to be built in the North Wales area.
Oh, God.
Isn't that where the other one is?
No,
Probably.
South Wales-ish. Mid Wales, really. Awkward. I don't know. Can't remember where
There
Awkward is.
used to be one at Stoke-on-Trent at the ski slope there
Ah.
years ago.
I wonder if it could be at, you might be onto something there. I wonder if it's like a Chill Factor or somewhere like that. You know, where they have a
Oh, yeah.
ski thing.
Yeah.
Like a ski ramp.
So you think it's going to be part of a new resort plan?
Yeah, possibly. North Wales, I wonder if they're having like a ski resort or something built.
What, near real?
Well, North Wales,
The real air
they
show
have got a lot of mountains there, let's be honest. They've got Snowdonia mountain range, haven't they? Or Snowdon mountain range, whatever you call it. But they've got that there, big hills. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? If you're waiting for a train, jump on an Alpine coaster while you're waiting.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. There you go. Why don't you do that?
If they're not going to do it, we should just go and buy a mountain in Wales. And do it.
Just can't have a coaster out in it.
Yeah.
Only works
Why
when
not?
it snows.
Where do you go to buy mountains? I don't know. Do you go down the estate agent in... Or what? We need to find this out, guys.
Hold on,
Go
I'm
to-
Googling
You
it.
go to the council. What?
The council? Oh, but you got no chance.
Google says, why buy a horse when you can
Is
buy a
it true?
mountain?
Why buy a horse when you... What?
I mean, why buy a horse when you can buy a mountain, says Google.
Can't buy it. Maybe we could just walk up it and put a flag on it, and that's ours. What
What
would
if we
you
walked
not
up it
Everest.
and then just stuck a bit of Alpine coaster on?
I guess you just need to buy the land.
To be honest, if you have something there for 10 years without planning permission, it is legally allowed to stay. So if we put it at the top of the mountain without telling anyone...
Well, what we could do
Wait,
is just build the station, leave it, and then not do anything for 10 years, and then 10 years later build the rest of the track.
No, because only the station will be allowed to stay.
Oh, right, it doesn't work like that, does it? Well, it'd be a loophole. Imagine an Alpine coaster with a loop.
Put a little shack there, right? And then
That'd be like a... There are
Well,
water slides for loops.
Huh?
There are water slides for loops.
There's one in there.
there is. No, there's more than one.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't like water slides.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
They're painful.
What was the name of that one in America, the new highest one? And they tested it, and that dinghy flew off on that.
Oh
end.
yeah, because
Airtime hill bit,
yeah,
it
they had
just
an
flew off.
airtime hill on it after a big drop.
And when they tested it, the dinghy flew off. I was like, I would have loved to have seen people in that.
Harsh.
Well, would you have not watched that video? That would have got so much marketing. That would have done them better than actually building the ride properly, like the marketing.
Yeah.
Or at least just put dummies in it so you can kind of see what happens without anyone getting hurt.
Crash test dummies.
How do you think Paramount Park's going to cope with the Halloween trade?
Quite well, because... no, there's a maze down there, isn't there, Austin?
What?
With the one in Kent. Do you remember that one we looked up? We didn't go to this year, where the sign a waiver, and you could be in there for hours.
Park?
Yeah, and it was like 4 mazes in one,
Mm-hmm.
and you get one glow stick, and all the actors had night vision goggles.
Oh, hold on. It's
You know what I mean? We were going to go to it, but it was last minute.
Pitch Black.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a new one this
All
year.
you've got to do is figure out what Paramount own, horror-wise, and then just pick one. And
Yeah, but there's a new one we got to do this year.
What do you mean all you've got to do is? What do you mean?
That's it. That's all you gotta do. Just figure it out. Unless they
Mike,
make
we're not
something new within 4 years.
There's a new one we got to do this year, a new horror
We're not
thing.
playing a game, we're actually just wondering what they're going to do. You've just gone, we'll just
We did
try
it
and
with
guess.
Thorpe.
There you go.
I reckon Thorpe's going to be alien-themed.
Well, the whole of
Do you
Thor.
mean the actual film?
No,
Do you mean the
no,
actual
no,
film?
well, it could be. Could be.
Mike, there's a new
Maybe
horror
it could be
thing
something
to do
like
this year.
Avengers or something like that.
What's that? What's that? Austin?
There's a new horror thing on the block this year, which we're going to do. It's only in Birmingham.
We probably shouldn't talk about it yet.
Maybe
Save
not.
that for our Halloween special, Austin.
In 2 weeks.
Get that far.
A Halloween special in 2
If
weeks.
you're looking forward to the Halloween special, please write in at TalkThemeParks@gmail.com
With the S.
with all your other opinions and advice.
Well,
If we're going to wrap this thing up, Austin, with another segment, what's your key bit of advice? Let's have the thing where we give people advice.
advice.
Like, call it,
Advice session. Therapy.
talk therapy. Theme park therapy, there you go. Okay, Thorpe Park, because that's your favourite place.
Take your own food.
No, if busy day, which rides do you go to first? What do you do?
You would,
Colossus.
you would
Do
do.
you buy fast track?
No, you don't buy fast track ever.
You work for Merlin, you're telling people not to buy fast track.
You never buy fast track.
Because fast track are for wankers.
Yes.
But yeah, you should, if you're in Thorpe, I would personally do Colossus first.
You'd
That's
head
all we-
towards. You'd probably head towards Soar or Stealth.
Let's say you're only going to get on 6 rides that day, and only 3 of them can be coasters. Which ones would you advise people definitely go on?
Colossus. Swan.
Soar, Stealth,
So.
and
X No Way
Well-
Out, because that won't have a queue, because it never
Yeah.
does.
well, in
We
the
can't
summer,
see if it's actually outside.
Flying Fish,
Flying
because
fish.
that doesn't have a queue.
Why
Well,
would,
in the summer. Oh,
why would you go on flying fish?
Well, because
It's not right.
it's a busy day, and you want to get the most out of your day, so you do X, then
go on.
Flying Fish.
Go home and get a
And-
kebab. That's the most of your day. If it's busy at Thorpe, you got no chance. Just, I don't know. You're not
That's your advice, is it?
Yeah, go and get a
If someone's
kebab.
going to Thorpe.
Don't go.
But if you just go home and have a kebab, you haven't got the opportunity of watching people wet themselves because they're having such a either funny time or horrifying
It
time.
depends. It depends where you live and where you buy your kebab from. Because on the way out of that kebab shop, you could see someone wet themselves.
I guess that could be true. I mean, if you really wanted to save the situation, you could wet yourself.
and get it over
yourself.
with. Yeah, could do.
If anyone at home has got any problems they wish us to try and debunk and discuss, talkthemeparks@gmail.com. That's what I put that in. We'll definitely get a lot of problems for Austin to sort out.
Oh yeah.
No, let's try and do that properly, right? Because there is things
That's what was the point. That's why
people could. Yeah, I know, but if you say something first and then people are like, "Yeah, so just wait yourself," then it's not very good, is it? But Advice. What would you give advice for? Apart from we're unhappy. No, we're moving on. What? Like, if Fart's busy, right, where would you go? Everyone say where they go first, right? Right, bang off.
What,
off
the first
bat.
ride?
Yeah, off the bat. Mike, you go first.
I'd run. Am I at the front of the queue? Like when I get there,
you're at the annual pass queue, getting ready to go, right? And they've just opened the gates. So where are you going to go?
So.
All right, that's shut. Where are you going to go now?
No, let's say all the rides are open.
All right, say all the rides are in operation at Fart Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going to go?
So.
Okay. Austin?
Nemesis Inferno.
Okay.
You said that with a question on it, like, is that the right answer?
Yeah, it's not a right and wrong answer. It's just
That's on fire, ironically.
All right, if we were there, right, if we were there now, right, in a group, like we are. Well,
we wouldn't be in a group because he's going to Inferno and I'm going to Sword.
Exactly, this is what I'm saying. So what would be the majority vote? What ride would be the majority?
Now,
this isn't going to help anyone listening because their situation might be different.
I disagree because Colossus gets a massive queue and it's got really bad throughput.
Yeah, but nobody wants riding it anyway.
That's why it's a massive queue, because it's got bad throughput.
Exactly, so you go there first, get it done with, and then go to Swan, because then everyone goes to Swan.
But you're only going to get on 6 rides that day, and only 3 of them can be coasted.
Alright, I think I'd actually go to the Swan first, if I'm honest.
Well, it's closed, Luke. Think again, where you going?
Colossus.
No, let's not pull that one again.
It's closed as well now, where are you going?
Storm Turd.
Yeah, that'll be open. That's all we say.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know. It's a difficult one. But I would tend to go Colossus.
Okay, what 3 coasters, if you had to choose not to go on and miss out on, would you pick?
Where at?
Colossus X and Flying Fish.
Thought still.
At Fort?
Colossus X and Flying Fish.
Big Fish.
Big Fish.
Big Fish, yes.
It's a band.
Flying Fish. Flying Fish, right? X No Way Out.
It's not X No Way Out, it's just X.
X Ministry of Sound.
Blade
Blade Vampire Club. Blooming beatdown roller coaster.
Blade Vampire Club.
Yeah, they used to play the Vampire Club music, don't they?
I actually thought you were talking about Sword then, because it had blades. I was like, why are you calling it that?
No, I'd miss out on Flying Fish, X, and
Detonator.
I wouldn't do Detonator anyway. Detonator's rubbish.
I hate it.
It's a lame excuse for a ride, it really is.
So can we choose any rides, or has it got to be coasters?
It's got to be coasters, apparently. I'll probably miss out on Inferno as well.
3 coasters, yeah. I'd say you're not allowed to pick Fish or No Way Out. It's got to be 3 of the big ones.
Colossus. I would say Stealth and Soar because they're quite unreliable.
I'd say Soar because it's just not that comfortable a ride, and you have to queue for so long for it.
Inferno if it's already on 2 trains. If it's not on 2 trains, then why is it open?
I think they should update the break one so they can afford to have 3 trains on it.
Yeah, but you can never get 3 train traffic.
It need what on? What are we talking about?
Inferno.
It needs a mid-coast break run to have the 3 trains on it. It wouldn't work. The block sections wouldn't work. It'd just be beside the station or the break run for ages.
You could stop people at the bottom of the loop.
Yeah, at 4.5 Gs, we'll just stop you there. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's enough. If the maps from last year is to be believed, that's enough for a rocket lunch.
That's the rocket lunch, yeah. They stop you there, and then you get free coffee, and off you go. To go eat lunch.
It's not free.
When we're going to see things like Subway and Starbucks?
Why do you think we're going to see them?
I just got a feeling.
They just got rid of all the brands from the park, didn't they? Are they going to bring them back?
Burger King's still at Fort.
Yeah, but isn't that because they've got some extremely long lease and they can't get rid of them?
Yeah. So they're getting rid of Pizza Hut, aren't they? Or they were trying to. Did they get rid of them? I can't remember.
Didn't that become Pizza and Pasta?
Huh?
Yeah, it's becoming Pizza and Pasta, isn't it? It's not yet, but this year.
It's this year, yeah.
What?
It's coming Pizza and Pasta this year, isn't it?
Pizza Hut, Europa-Park.
I hate Burger Kitchen. I know that was random. It's very shit.
What about the Vampire Burger Kitchen at Chessington?
It's the same.
It's just shit. Southern Fried Chicken
Why?
is
What's
shit.
bad about it?
Burger Kitchen is
What's bad
shit.
about it?
Pizza Pasta's not brilliant. It's cheap.
What don't
food.
you like about it, though?
Huh?
To anyone listening, what don't you like about it?
It's crap.
Yeah, but why? You've looked.
It doesn't taste nice.
It's overpriced.
cheap.
It's
Overpriced.
overpriced. Slave food. It's not even a fast food chain. It's a slave food chain.
It's horrible. To be honest, right? A company like Merlin, if they can't afford to have proper food outlets in them, then they should be ashamed of
They
themselves.
can. They just
right?
people didn't want the franchises.
But why not? Because everyone knows.
They can afford. They can afford to have food
There's nothing
there
better. There's nothing
the
better.
people
at
are paying
the moment.
them to be there. They're not paying Burger King to be there.
At the
Burger
moment,
King-
there's nothing better than getting off stealth and going, I'm going to have a KFC. And then go to KFC, not Southern Fried Chicken, where it's
Why don't you go to Burger King?
cheap stuff for half the price.
Why don't you get Burger King instead?
What?
Why not Burger King instead of stuff?
Because I've just come off stealth.
Yep. Burger King's close by.
I'm not going that way.
What about
I
the
actually
fish and
like
chip
fish-
shop? That's
I like
that's
the
new,
fish and chips.
and that's quite good.
Never have fish and chips. The fish and chips.
I like the
shop.
fish and chips.
No,
apart
that's
from
fish and
last
chip
time we
shop
went.
food.
The fish
No,
at
last
Alton
time I
made me
went-
very ill when I had it.
Last time I went to fish and chips at Thorpe, which is near this year, we went to get a straw, and they all had holes in. So it's like, oh, I'll get another one. Oh, that's got a hole in. You know, if you have a straw with a hole in, you can't. It's not
What,
going to work.
again? Did they
No,
have
it's
that
in, like,
each
middle.
end?
They're the third one.
Interesting Merlin fact,
You
Chessington
swear
is the
those
only...
solid plastic straws.
Hey up, I've got an interesting fact.
Interesting fact, Chessington is the only place
What?
now that sell a
Chessington?
non-battered,
Chessington
a
with a Z.
non-battered sausage. Every other fish and chip shop in a Merlin attraction only does bad sausage.
So tell everyone the email, Austin, and get them interested.
The link,
Yeah.
the email is talkthemeparks@gmail.com.
I mean, what I know, what you think is going to be at Chessington in the next 5 years, say.
And also, what is the problem you'd like us to discuss next week that you always have?
And do you like battered sausages or non-battered sausages?
And the last one was, what IP would you like Thorpe Sea Ride to be? Email all those. Now, Austin will read every email.
Every email, word for word.
Every 5 emails we get.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
I like those odds.
Yeah.
We will even use some of the words in the email at the next edition.
I will read up to 1,000 words per email.
You can do that. Austin.
Who's slapping this all together, by the way?
You.
I'm not doing. I've got the audio files, but I'll probably send them on.
It's just your idea.
It's my idea to do the podcast. But it's
Yeah.
my
Your
idea.
podcast.
You're the producer.
This is awkward when...
Yeah, I'm not the editor. You've stitched yourself up there.
No.
What to do?
Ricky Gervais does his own editing. Just saying, he's a producer as well.
I'm not Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, but
Despite someone commented that on the YouTube.
if he can
thing
do it,
once.
you can do it, right? That,
He doesn't edit it himself.
he doesn't. You're right.
He doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't. You're right.
He doesn't sit there and edit it himself.
No, he just sits at a computer and puts things on.
Done by the people at XFM.
XFM. I was on that.
Sorry,
Never mind.
thank you,
That's for next week as well.
There's so much to keep them tantalised.
I was
And
on
also,
XFM.
we'll have more for the Luke's Lee segment. That's not right. That.
It's not right, that.
And hopefully, Ride With Me is coming back. Little quiz thing we used to do
Interesting.
with the cryptic flu and stuff.
Cryptics.
I stole that from. Actually, I stole that from Blockbusters. To be fair, the idea. I mean,
It's not even the
It
right
didn't
theme
work
tune.
that well on Blockbusters though, because people didn't know that many names of roller coasters.
I know. So we just took the idea and franchised it, which is another thing we can talk about.
Well, maybe we could just do next week's now, and then we don't have to do next week's.
We'll just make up
If it-
fucking
that's why
email
he enjoyed the
ourselves.
experience.
We can just pretend lots of people have emailed us.
Yeah. So Mike from
No.
Washington emailed us, right? He's saying he wants it to be
You
on.
want my Wellington boot back. Do you know what my Wellington boot is? That's probably what he'd say. There's Americans.
Oh, what? Why?
I've got no idea.
Would they
They're not
even
gonna
call
listen.
them wellies in America?
What else are they going to call them?
Wet
Wellington.
boots or something?
What about when they're dry?
Wet sneakers.
Although they did get confused by, was it King Henry the Sixth? Or what's that play that Shakespeare did?
He
Henry
did
V?
love
You're
Henry once.
gonna have to narrow it down just a little bit, Mike.
The one that's
I mean,
called Henry V or something.
Oh,
they said
yeah,
they
that was called. That was the Henry V one, I think. Yeah.
They couldn't make it into a film in America because they'd asked where the first. We're not putting that bit in.
okay.
So when's the podcast going up?
I think Austin or James are going to edit it, and it'll go out Thursday.